The cast's untamed nature and damage absorption become buffs that cannot be removed. Consistency. I like it. What is going on, guys? It is time to go over Elizabeth and the good boy Caine. We're gonna be looking at them and seeing what the new awakening is, because as you look down, you see that? You see this little icon here? My other video is rendering, and while it's rendering, I'm gonna do this video, and then we're gonna have them both come out. Obviously not at the same time because the rendering or that has to go through. That video is kind of long. I appreciate and love that everyone that watches that video. Thank you so much for watching that. I know it's a big hype. It's gonna take me a while to get it out, but hopefully it was worth it. Seeing my reactions to the stuff and picking your favorite. Let me know, of course, in that video who is your favorite. But now we're gonna be talking about Elizabeth and Caine to see what they're bringing to the table. What are they bringing to the table? And of course, we're just gonna go straight off the bat with my favorite, the one that I'm most excited for, and that is Elizabeth. Now, it looks like she keeps a lot of her stuff. I was double checking here to see if she got a buff, but she recently got a buff. So, you know, she definitely recently got a buff. So, same thing with the S1, it attack, one target, has a chance to another target gets. Oh boy. I'm already scared. Alright, so, you know, extended the debuff durations. That's what she was good for. If you had a stun, she would extend the stun duration, freezes, stuff like that. She's really good in CC comps or, you know, dot comps, so she would extend the duration, except Junior's bomb and anything that works similar to that, because I think it would actually extend the duration of it, which was weird. The S2 looks like it's just the same, and you know, it's a cone attack, but they did change it. Yeah, they buffed it and gave it like different levels, so that if you actually maxed it out, it has a chance to put weaken on them if the target is a defense type. I don't remember that. I think that's new. Yeah, it was a cone attack, and it would cast, the way that it worked, yeah, it would cast if they have any like debuffs on them, right? Yeah, it has a can to cast. If they have a debuff, then they had a chance to pretty much put the Crow Phantom on, and there it is, it does damage to return. Any enemy who removes it, it goes right back on them. It goes on the target that removes it. So if Rue cleanses it, she gets a crow. It's kind of funny. That's why I've always liked it. It was so funny. And then as you see here, 3 to 5, it goes from 3 to 5, level 3 to 5. What happens is that now the prerequisite of a debuff being there goes away, which makes it really strong. And then at level 6, it now has the chance to cast weaken as well, even though that's what the Crow Phantom does. If they counterattack when it's on them, it does weaken, right? So pretty cool. S3 was also changed. It gets ignore defense at level 6. Yeah, see right here, level 6, ignore defense. Pretty cool. So everything seems to be just about the same, I think, except this. I don't remember that, but that, you know, that could have been, I didn't pay attention to it. So really cool. She seems to be the same about that. The passives, let's see if they changed anything with the passives. Invasion 7% per surveilling ally, that's the same. Activates resolve for 1 turn. I think that's definitely, she definitely didn't have a resolve. She definitely didn't have a resolve. That must be one of her newer changes. 80% chance to cast Crow Phantom equal to, you know, blah blah blah, on an enemy not already affected by it at the start of the caster's turn. That also seems new. That definitely was not there before. That's a really good change. So now crows are going to be popping up on people just because she literally exists and she gets a turn. Really good. Let's see if they change anything with the 60 passive. No, don't cheat, don't cheat, don't cheat. 100% chance to apply weaken. 100% chance to apply weaken for 2 turns if to decrease the yeah, we know that. If they counterattack, that's what I said before. And then increases damage to enemies affected by damage over time. Cool that she has that inner passive, so she has access to that. You don't have to waste a leader skill on it, which is really good. Now here it is, the Phantom Creep. Here it is. This is what we're doing this for. This is right. This is what we're doing it for. Cast Crow Phantom. It keeps saying on all enemies for 3 turns and removes all abnormal statuses from the caster at the start of the wave. Seems really weird. It would be kind of better if that was at the start of the turn. The start of the wave would be like, only way that's going to be even good is one, it could mean that it counters Cynthia. Kinda sorta, but that's just, you know, weakens the attacker for 2 turns when an enemy affected by attacks an ally. That's pretty good. And I'm saying they say weakens as in gets the weaken debuff. So if a person attacks with a crow on them, they attack, they get weakened. That's what I'm seeing that as. Applies a normal status reflection to the caster for 2 turns when an enemy afflicted by the Crow Phantom attacks the caster. So my only concern with that is that it's not, okay, applies abnormal status reflection to the caster when someone with Crow Phantom is attacking her, I'm assuming, like, I don't, how I get a pie is irrelevant, but like, what does that even mean? Does that mean like if someone taunts me, I reflect a taunt? Do they get taunted and then they're gonna attack me? I understand it pretty much in every other scenario. If they try to stun me, they get stunned. I kind of get that. But what about taunt? I'm thinking like other like abnormal statuses that are in the game that like I wanted that works like that's gonna work in a weird way, you know. But I think for the pretty much the basis of it, you know, stun, taunt, I'm gonna go back on the caster. But I don't know if taunt cannot go, because then it's like I don't want them necessarily attacking me, but if they attack me, you know, it's pretty good. This is a really strong passive. Like I said, this part about here weakens the attacker if they have a crow, and crows are damage over time. That means that 100%, as long as it's not a boss that has a thing, the weakened thing is a abnormal status. As long as they don't, you know, as long as they don't have anything to that will definitely 100% land. And there's no chance for this to happen. It's gonna happen. So they have crow, and as you know, like I said here, where is it? Now with you get a crow at the beginning of the turn. Where is that? Where is it? No, it's here, right? At the start of the wave. So I guess you get both, but I find this really weird. It removes all member statuses from the cast at the start of the wave. Like, that's really weird. Really, really weird. Like, that's only effective going into like the stage 2 or the stage 3 kind of thing. And you cleanse all debuffs on you if you have anything bad on you, I guess. I just thought it would have been cool if it was like every turn, because I feel like the other ones, the other awakenings are strong and would warrant that, to be honest with you. But I do like it. It's definitely strong. Is it better than Electra though? Is it, you know, because obviously a lot of people saw Electra and the other one, it's like, should I rush to do this? I'm doing it. Is it better for everyone though? I don't know. I think Electra might have a little bit more gusto with the AoE protection. Might be a little bit better. This seems really cool though with the weakened attacker thing. So if you guys don't know, when you get weakened on you, you're pretty much dead. You're pretty much gonna die. But I think especially for, actually no, let me take that back, but especially for the new Ancient Labyrinth, that's gonna be really good for all those things that are not bosses, to just take them out, put weaken on them, get them out of there. They're dead. They're literally dead. They lose 90% of their HP. So actually, I'll take that statement back, and I'll say that, you know, that this is actually really good. Really, really good. It's gonna take you a while to get it, but it's really good for actually clearing content, because I used to use Elizabeth for that reason, just so she can put weaken on her and Amelia. But use them, put the weaken debuff on them, and just kill them with like a tank. It doesn't even matter. That's how strong it is when you lose 90% of your HP. Now we can look at her in game. She looks kind of cool, like she went shopping. A little bit more flair to her stuff, you know. And then here it is, the animation. You can really get a glimpse of her. She looks like she turned into an archer. Do you guys get that same vibe to me? I don't know, like she kind of like has like she's more prepared. Like before she looked like she was a witchcraft person, but now she looks like she's like an archer. I don't know. I'm weird like that. All right, so let's go to Caine. A lot of people, I heard some people mad about his design. Oh, he's too white now. Like, oh God, please. You know, we'll see what he looks like in game. Let's see if they changed up anything about the boy. Increase the damage to support. I think was that always his passive? I feel like, I know he did it. I thought it was in his passive, not a leader skill. You know, whatever. So the S1 looks like it's the same. I think, oh, it gets penetration at level 6. I think that is a change. I don't think that was there before. That's actually really good, actually. If he gets free penetration. Let's see, level 6 on the Dark Beast. Turns to a full, oh, okay, Caine with the buffski daisies. So at level 6, his S2 is AoE. He unleashes the doggos on everybody now if you have it at 666. Well, at this one at 6, and then this one at 6, because Caine is an old character, so it's very likely that there are a few people out there, even maybe more than a few, that probably that's gonna have this nice little penetration damage thing, gonna have the AoE thing. What else did they get? 1 through 6. Oh, the zap did not change at all. So Untamed Nature, as you guys know, 30% chance to awaken the Untamed Nature for 2 turns when an enemy recovers HP. Untamed Nature increases the damage dealt by 80% and guarantees multi-strike and counterattack. So that's how that worked. Then Berserk Rage, caster awakens Untamed Nature for 1 turn at the start of the wave. Whoa, this is a change. This is definitely a change. Wait a minute. That's not how it worked before, and I'm pretty sure before it wasn't guaranteed. That's why some people were like slightly upset, because it didn't always multi-strike and counterattack, because technically it had like a 70% chance to do it, but now it automatically does it. Now he gains it at the start of the turn, which is really good for him. Untamed Nature grants damage absorption for 1 turn only when he gets to 60 passives. That is correct. Inflicts damage equal to 80% of the damage dealt when attacking support test. So he has two. So yes, you remember it was on his passive, but now he has a leader skill that does it too. I think his leader skill before was multi-strike, but now he doesn't need any multi-strike because they changed it that it guarantees it. That's probably why they did that. All right, so next up, let's just go straight into it, baby. Boom. Underworld Beast. The cast's untamed nature and damage absorption become buffs that cannot be removed. Consistency. I like it. Inflicts additional damage equal to 100% of the damage dealt upon landing a multi-strike or counter attack. So this is really good. Obviously, he starts off the wave now with it. He's gonna multi-strike. He's gonna counter attack 100% now. Don't have to worry about that. And he's gonna do additional damage. So the only way he gets back into it, obviously, is the HP thing. So at least they didn't. He's good, but they just kind of this. This is actually the most tame one, I would say, because even Damien is kind of strong. His thing is really, really strong. Ashley's very strong. Esna's was kind of and he's gonna be right there with Esna pretty much. Still better than Esna though, because now he has buffs that can't be removed. You have to invest that heavily into him so his buffs can't be removed. And they keep coming back as long as there is a healer on the other side of the team. The only problem that I always have with Caine, and the reason why he's only good in PvP, and he's still only good in PvP. And the issue is because not many bosses have heal mechanics. They don't heal, so he can't really go into PvE like that because no one's gonna heal, aka no one's gonna trigger his untamed nature, and it's like, why is he here? So this is super PvP focused, and if you want to use Caine against healers, and there's always usually a healer in the comp, and a lot of people can't always magically get their runes to not have auto HP recovery. That's why he's such a beast. And now with this, some people are going to definitely do this before they do Elizabeth, and it's going to be a riot show. It's going to be stupid because you're going to be like, damn, I got to take out all my auto HP on my gear. That stupid 5 slot is going to cause this guy to just go bonkers. He has a lot of damage increasing stuff, especially if he's hitting his support now. So let's look at his Suave. See, he still has the tan. He's just not as dark as he was before. You can kind of see his tattoos before, which I think people might have complained that into it. Because, oh no, you can still see the tattoos here. But people like his tattoos. They like his tribal look, and now he's like swagged out a little bit. He's like, I feel like I can understand why some people might not like, damn, why you get all swagged out for? Why you gotta upgrade life, or why you get I mean, you get the smooth jacket, you got the necklace. Like, my man, he upgraded. Give this man some credit. He upgraded. So please let me know what you guys think about the two. Which one are you more excited for? Which one are you like, damn man, I definitely want to get that? Elizabeth, like I had to rethink about it. Her getting the weekend anytime like that is actually really strong. It's very, very useful in all occasions. Caine seems like he's just gonna be what he always been, the one of the gods of PvP, one of the gods of the arena. Pretty much now you can't remove the buff. That was his biggest weakness, and then they just pretty much took that out. Also guys, just wanted to put this in there real quick. There's a lot of quality of life changes in the update. I'm not gonna do an update video because I need to actually go take a piss test, drug test, woohoo. But I wanted to throw this in before I leave to go do that. Cynthia also got a change, so I'm gonna add Cynthia into here. Maybe I'll redo a guide on her. They pretty much changed a few things about her. Just wanted to mention this really quickly. One thing they changed here, once this thing reached level 6, before you had to be silenced in order to silence them. But now if it is max skilled, you will actually still be able to silence regardless of if you are silenced, which is one little small change, nothing too crazy about her. The S2 was also changed, that once it is max skilled, it becomes a thing where you can't evade counterattack, something new that they're pretty much doing. The whole counterattack evasion, when you do a move, you can't take damage back. Really good, obviously, especially because sometimes you need the S2 just to put your silence on you, and it kind of sucks because you would hit so many targets and then they would all counterattack you, especially if there was aiming involved, and then you would get bopped and it would be like, damn, I pretty much half-healthed her for no reason. So now she can't get hit back, which is amazing. Really, really good change. Makes me wish I kind of invested into that a little bit. Not really, because boom, the S3 also got a change. Now the silence is for 4 turns, which is really good, obviously. That's a really, really good change. I think that's pretty much what... Knights Chronicle, stop trying to update. I'm trying to do a video. Hey, by the way, baby, this collab coming. It also takes out the whole thing, does more damage to this one target. So it just does additional, they make it just do additional damage. 50% of the damage dealt to 3 enemies. It just works a little bit better and silences for longer. That's pretty much. But that's not what's crazy about her thing at all. Castigator, whatever the hell, that's exactly the same. The silent time has been changed, and this is going to be insane. That's why I wanted to mention it. Sneak this into the Awaken video. Now, right here at the bottom, 100% chance to silence the caster for 2 turns if the caster's debuff is removed. It says the caster's debuff. I was always wondering that her silence was something, a passive buff, so it would have stuck no matter what. But now it says when the caster's debuff is removed. This makes me wonder, I mean, obviously if she's silenced, then she'll just re-silence herself again. So now you can actually pair her with Rue. You can't give her abnormal status immunity, but if Rue cleanses it, she'll silence herself anyway. So it's absolutely great. You can pair with Caine as well. Now Cynthia is going to be viable in more comps, but what I'm curious about, it says the caster's debuff, does it just have to be silenced? If I'm taunted and then one of my people cleanses it, does that mean I get silenced? That is something I have to test, and I will definitely test that. Anyway, back to the video. You can't even remove that. You can't be like, Ruby can't stop this man if he has Ruby just has to deal with it. And Ruby now Ruby actually can't do anything, and she's gonna heal mid-match. So everyone that has awakened rubies, now you could fight awakened rubies because they're gonna heal when they lower their cooldown, and you're gonna just keep getting stacked. She's your attacker, but she can't take your buffs away, and then she's gonna hit you, and then you're gonna pretty much have this up all the time. You could pretty much, how you would even use this is that you leave the healers up. Leave the healers up pretty much forever, and then you just snipe out every other target, and then the healer just keeps trying to heal themselves and revive, and you just take them off one by one. Pretty cool stuff, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember, every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.